Hello everyone, this is Running on Empty Food Review. So for today's show, I bring a rather, at least here in New York, a rather unique item of consumption. It's a pizza, of course, but it's a classic Chicago deep dish pizza. It's a frozen pizza presented by Uno. Hopefully you're familiar with them, Pizzeria Uno, famous for their Chicago-style pizza. And with this, I bring you their frozen deep dish Chicago-style pizza. It's a classic deep dish pizza, truly is. It's got a lot of sauce and toppings and all of that. Thicker dough and thicker sauce. You might be thinking, you might know by now, I really don't like excess sauce on my pizza, so why am I even eating this? Well, the sauce itself is thicker. It's all about the consistency of the sauce, truly. You know, this isn't like a soup or anything like that, so I think I'll enjoy it. Serving size 1/5 of pizza? Yeah, I guess this is it then. Fair enough. This pizza's been out for a little while. Let me just read the cooking instructions, then I'll dig in. From frozen, which is what we had. Preheat oven of 350. Remove pizza from box and overwrap. Place pizza directly on the center oven rack. Bake for 35 to 40 minutes until cheese is melted. Remove and cool for 2 to 3 minutes. So, without further ado, as you can see, it's a very thick pizza, a deep dish. I know some people eat this with a knife and fork. I'm not one of those people. I'm just going to bite in and I could care less. So, with that said, I'm digging in, alright? I've got napkins here in my shirt pocket, which are now on the table. Let's dig in. Interesting. You know, I'm pretty sure this is only the second time in my life I've actually had this Chicago-style deep dish pizza. And so far, I'm not going to lie, it's a pretty good experience. Let me share my thoughts on the pizza thus far. First bite. There's a lot of sauce. There's a lot of sauce on this. Alright? But the sauce itself really isn't that bad at all. It's a chunky sauce. It's thicker in texture and, consistency. There's a good amount of pepperoni on it. The pepperoni, I think, actually has some sort of seasoning on it, or it's definitely a little spicier than most pepperoni. And the cheese also has some sort of garnish on it. I'm biting into this one big chunk of tomato sauce. I could actually taste the tomato there. Gives you a whole unique little aspect of the sauce. And there's a lot of flavors here, though. I gotta say, the sauce itself, there's a lot of it, but it's very rich. And that's a good thing. It's truly a unique sauce compared to most of the local pizzas and all that. The base of the pizza, the dough is, well, doughy. The cheese, as little as there may be, once again does have something on it, some sort of spices or something that does give it a little, almost like an Italian seasoning maybe. And there's a nice bake on the crust, as meager as it may be. So overall, I think I covered everything that needs to be said about this pizza. It's a tad oily, but I think that would be the least of your worries here. I'm sure it's got a good amount of calories in it. Overall, though, it's a classic Chicago style. I'll cut that out. Overall, it's a classic Chicago style deep dish pizza. Once again, the pepperoni has a nice bake to it. Other than that, overall, the pizza itself is pretty good. Price-wise, it was about $7, which truly isn't bad. I'm sure it could be available in the frozen section of many grocery stores. But, other than that, out of 10, I'm going to give this pizza a 7.9 out of 10. Don't let the 7 discourage you at all. I suggest you definitely go out and try it. Gives you a unique aspect of Chicago-style pizza, assuming you don't live in Chicago. Thank you very much. This is Running on Empty Food Review. Take care.